The road to 50 million. Isn't that a beautiful picture? And back there, that bird, eagle, fire, flame, all that stuff. Cool. Today, it's nearly the end of the year. Today's the 31st of December. And for some people, this is the end of the year. For me, it's coming up to the end of my first quarter, which will end January 14th. So I have some big quarterly goals. Somebody asked me the other day about them. My year started October 14th, and I have a goal. My commitment is this road to 50 million. And the first quarter, that would be end of October, November, December, January, end of January or middle of January, January 14th. Somebody asked me if I was already at 12 million people. And I suspect, in fact, I know for sure that this is going to not be a linear thing. It's going to be an exponential thing. But I'm excited about it. I want to celebrate with you. What have you done or been or what have you created this year? Now, here's some things that you might have created. Sometimes we look at stuff and we only measure what we've done by what we've built, like if we finished the fence in the yard, or if we built a website, or if we finished writing a book, or if we finished a college degree, or if we lost a certain amount of weight, or, accomplished some other tangible goal when someone says, "What have you done?" You know what I think the most important thing is? Who have you become this year? As this year, 2022, winds down, if you're on the East Coast, it might already be almost wound down. And if you're in Australia, we're already too late and it's the middle of January 1st. What have you become this year? Because that becoming, that's why I love the phoenix. And this right here is the phoenix. It's an eagle, but lots of the pictures that I use are fiery phoenix eye. How do you say that? Is it phoenixes or phenai? I think it's phoenixes. But anyway, multiple colors and multiple things and all that stuff. And I love it because it's rising from the ashes. And that doesn't mean we live in ashes or we have to return to ashes. But what it does mean is no matter where you've been or what's happened or what happens in a given day, even if a big thing or a little thing that you're doing goes from good to ashes, you can rise. You will rise, you must rise, because you only die when you quit trying. Your energy dies, your intent dies, your love dies, your effort dies. That all dies when you quit trying. There's a song that I've got that one of the choruses says, "You only really die when you quit trying. So what the heck do you really got to lose? Except the pain, the fear, the guilt, and the sorrow, and all the useless shame that you still cling to." Wow, what a question. And I wrote that, of course, for me, and all the songs that I've written are about my own journey. And you know what I'd like you to do? I'll challenge you to do this. Go to Spotify, and put my name in. You'll have to spell it right, but if you followed me much, you probably can do that now. And listen to the song Rainbow in the Rain. And if you do, and put your name or put yes, I did in a comment, I'd love to know that. Now, here's what's happening for me. This year is ending for most people. I'm ending the first quarter. But as January starts, I've got four different stages that I'm broadcasting from to reach this 50 million. And I'd like your help. Okay? So stage number one is this live stream. Now, this live stream I've done so far, all the days, this is like almost day 50, I think, 48 or 49. Maybe it is 50. I don't know. All by myself, every time. But starting in March, maybe April, but preferably in March, I'd like to have some company. If people want to talk about how to serve with your divine gifts, how to make money with your gifts and talents, how to make a living and make an impact. How to make a living and make an impact. I don't know about you, but most of my corporate life, I lived and worked in a job I didn't really enjoy. It wasn't bad, and I worked for some good people and some crappy people, some good bosses and bad bosses, and was a good boss, I think, based on my, people that worked for me, et cetera, et cetera. But it wasn't really fulfilling. And if you want to make a living and make an impact, the way to do it is to find and serve with your divine gifts. And that's what my 50 million's about. It's about helping you make a living and make an impact. Now, this first stage is this daily broadcast. And I'm going to, in about a month or so, start doing it at a regular time. Now, I haven't picked the time yet. It might be 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, but I want to do it every day at the regular time. And I'd like to start having guests. I'd like to start having guests on this show, this broadcast with me. And if you'd like to do that, I'd like to know. Tell me you'd like to be on it, and we'll figure out how to do that. I'll keep you in mind. I'm going to get a list of people that want to, and we'll do that. That's number one, first stage. Now, on that stage, this isn't just about me, because remember, my 50 million is to help you make a living and make an impact, to serve with your divine gift. So what that also involves is you describing what you do. And I'm building a big audience here of people that see this because I'm on my road to 50 million. And you'll have an opportunity to be in front of that audience. And that should be fun because my goal is to help you change the world, make a living, and make an impact. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I'm doing is one you probably already know about, but I'm moving it up in a bigger way. I have a podcast that's twice a week called Your Ultimate Life, and that is also about how to create a life of purpose, prosperity, and joy. Now, you may already be living that life of purpose, prosperity, and joy, and if you are, I'd like to talk with you, and I'd like you to be on my podcast if you want to, if you think. But again, it isn't about me. This is about helping you reach your goals of helping people you'd like to help. So I'd like you to tell me if you want to be there. That's the second stage or the second broadcast platform that I have. And that is the podcast, and that's twice a week. And I want to hear about that. And I want you to have the opportunity to talk to people about how you're changing the world, your story, how you are creating purpose, prosperity, and joy. The third place I'm doing this is LA Talk Radio. Now, several years ago, I was on LA Talk Radio every week with a show called Results on a Rampage. Results on a Rampage. And I interviewed lots of people. Results on a Rampage, which was about how to get big results, how to leverage your time, leverage your power, leverage your willpower, overcome fear, get rid of failure. I had someone give me a comment the other day about overcoming failure. If you want to understand how to overcome failure, let's talk. We can have a conversation. I have something for you. I have a process to help you overcome failure. Failure is just a bump in the road. It's not a big deal. In fact, learning to love failure, I have a course that I'm building right now called Loving Failure to Win. Loving Failure to Win. Failure is nothing more than an interesting data point. IDP. So the third one is I'm starting again my LA Talk Radio show, and that'll be once a week. And in the old days when I did it, it was all audio. It was live, but it was audio. This is going to be live streamed, both video and audio, on LA Talk Radio's video platform and their audio platform, and I'm starting in about 2 weeks. So I'm looking for people that want to be part of that. And again, this isn't just about me, because my goal of 50 million is to help you create impact. It's to help you make a living and make an impact, make a mark in the world with your gifts and talents. I want to help you make your gifts and talents matter, reach the people you mean to reach, and spread the message you have. You might have a book, you might have a course, you might have a story. All of those I want to hear, I want to know, and I want to feature. So that's the third one, is my LA Talk Radio video and audio program. And the fourth one is the television show, Watch Traverse TV. So watch, as in watch dot traverse, TRAVERSE TV, watch.traversetv.com. It's a new network. It's not fully populated yet, but it has an over-the-air broadcasting station in Orlando, which has a market reach of 6 million. And the people that are starting this network are looking to get an over-the-air station this year, or this coming year, in Phoenix, New York, and LA. And that'll give us a reach of, 20 million people or 25 million people. I have a regular television program on that network, and I'm looking for people to talk about their programs and services, about how they serve. Now, this has to be geared toward serving others and blessing the lives of others. So the first series on Traverse TV is called Creatives Save the World. Now, there's 10 episodes in that first series, and they're all filmed except one. 9 of them are filmed. I'm in editing right now, and those will be out starting the first week of January. 3 episodes will be out in the first week of January, and all of them by the 10th or the 15th of January. I'm starting on season 2. If you're interested in being on the television network and having that kind of reach, then I want to talk to you also. Again, the purpose of all these platforms is to help creatives get their message out, to help visionaries reach their audience, to help you have the impact and income you want to have. So as this year winds down for you, whatever it is, as it winds down for you, answer this question: who have you become? Are you happy with who you are being right here, right now? The courage, the times you say yes, the times you say no, are you being your word? The words that come out of your mouth create your reality. And that is a staggering truth that I did not know most of my life. I thought that words didn't matter, that they were at best maybe powerful, but only in the right circumstance. They're more powerful than I ever knew. And if you want to create a new world for you in 2023, start with your words. Your words to yourself, your internal dialogue, how you think about and talk to yourself, how you talk about your goals. All those things are as powerful as that beautiful eagle in that picture behind me. They are. And, they are, whether you want them to be or not, whether you believe it or not. And so the key, rather than arguing about it with yourself or with me, is to understand the truth and use it to your own benefit. Arguing with reality is kind of like pretending the law of gravity away. If I step off a building, I'm still going to fall. I can hate it. I can disagree with it. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to fall. So rather than argue with reality, why don't we work with reality? So this year is ending. It is a sweet and joyful thing. This year has been beautiful, and has it been for you? Write in the comments what it's been, and I want to know if I can do something to help you. If there's some way I can bless or lift or serve your life or serve you, I want to know. I've talked about the 4 places right now that I have that I'm trying to help people serve with their gifts. This broadcast, this daily one, my podcast, the LA Talk radio show that I'm starting in 2 weeks, and the television program that I have. So any of those places are places that I'm looking for people who want to spread their message, who want to serve with their gifts and talents, because then you can be part of my 50 million. Grateful for this opportunity, grateful for this calling. I'm so excited about this new year coming, so excited for you, because the possibilities are infinite, and I am just swimming with excitement, possibility, growth, everything, everywhere. What a wonderful thing. And I'm aware that there are so many struggles going on in the world right now, and my heart aches, and I pray for those things. But you know what? We can do best serving when we are healthy and we are doing everything we can right here in the neighborhood, in the world where we are. And now, because of the internet, our world stretches all over the place. Love to chat. Bless your hearts. I send you all the love and blessing and encouragement I can. And Happy New Year. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll tell you more about what's coming.